start with the like whatever where we left. We'll just start with that series. Okay, so we left in here actually for like listing the directories and all basically. Okay, so we'll let's get started with into that. Okay, so what we have to do is here we have to use a print library which we have imported the OS library, and we have to list the directories basically. Okay, so what we'll be going to do, we'll just try to list it down all the directories from that particular folder basically. Okay, so what particular the directory is about basically, so we'll just try to check that. Okay, we have a chest x-ray, right? So inside that you can just pop up, so inside that also we have another directory, another folder basically you can say. So if we just hit shift enter, so you will get that what are the particular directories which we are having inside that. Okay, so basically you got the idea like why we are using the importing the OS library and why we are using that. Okay, so we have a test folder, we have a train folder, and another one is a valve folder. Okay, I'll just show you why we have taken chest x-ray inside that chest x-ray. So if you could remember that if you have just changed the names here, this is a chest x-ray, right? We have inside this chest x-ray we have another folder chest x-ray. Inside that these three folders you are able to see in the Jupyter notebook, right? So this is only you got the idea how the things is there actually, right? So you got the idea, right? So we are doing this basically the same thing here. Okay, so now what we'll be going to do, we'll just try to tell that this is a data directory, this which we are using here, and this use this particular directory for training, use this particular directory for testing directory, right? So we'll just try to maintain the constants first, so that it will be not a problem for when we are loading and training that particular on that set of data, right? So what we'll be going to do is we will be just try to write it here data directory here, and we'll just try to set the path here basically, right? So what we are going to do is we are just setting this path. So mean as if you just seen any website, there will be a domain slash particular functionality, right? That may be a sign up functionality, sign in functionality, the same thing will be going to work, right? The same thing. So base URL, you can just say that base directory basically, you can just tell that as well, or a data directory also you can say it. Anything will be okay for that. So training directory will be different. So what we'll be going to do, if you have seen the creating the APIs, if you have seen the similar functionality, it will be there. If you don't know, I will just give you an explanation here. So what we are going to do is basically we are just writing here a data directory, right? So this is a main thing we have to access it, right? So what I will be going to write data dir slash what we have, see here we have a train right here. If you don't get this also, you can just write it train itself. We have a directory called train itself, right? So and another is we have a test directory. So what we'll be going to do, we will going to write the data underscore dir slash here test basically, right? So if you don't get this, if you want to check what is particular directory is available in the train or a test, you can just print it off. Okay, you can just use the print function to check whether I am getting the particular data available, whatever the folders I have is that available or not. Okay, so what I will be going to do is basically I will just try to write like this. See, so I got this. I hope you got the idea like what the things is about. See here chest x-ray, in the chest x-ray we have a this got right train. If we just write it here for the test dir, that is also we will be going to get it. Okay, so same thing we are just trying to do that. Okay, so you got the idea, right? So next, in the next video, we'll be going to training the data. Okay, how we will be going to training the data using this constants basically. So the video will be going to go long, so in the next video we'll be going to discuss about it.